up, everybody? You know, I just got home and I look at my YouTube feed and I see a video. All right, can you guys hear me? All right, I just been babbling along for a good 2-3 minutes apparently, right? But here I am. I'm live. All right, I'll put it when I upload where I start talking. Okay, I'll upload that. All right, so just as an FYI for everybody. All right, I'm about to play a video called "Hey DStyles" with an exclamation point. Obviously, a response to me, which I expected. It makes sense, right? I did a video with his name. It's okay. Of course, he's going to reply to me. I understand that, and I expected that, right? There's no shockers here whatsoever, right? So here I am, right? Now, I may actually do this. I might just do this whole live thing and just randomly just respond to people's videos while I do a live on-air reaction, right? So I'm about to start the video in a second. I have not heard it yet. I just got home from work, right? And I am ready to listen to this masterpiece, okay? I'm about to be hit with so much fucking knowledge, right? The book of Eli has nothing on this, okay? I'm about to, I mean, this would be like memorizing Britannica, man. I mean, I'm about to listen, I'm sure, right, to some unbelievable shit. I'm going to be enlightened. I could almost feel it. You know, like the song "In the Air of the Night." I can feel it. You know, coming in the air at night. Let's go ahead and start this shit. All right. All right. So here it goes. I'll pause it at times.
This is Aztec 101. I think it's obvious that my last video, you weren't able to digest, and you just weren't able to comprehend. It flew over your head. Just a simple message. Instead of promoting to other people to throw away their TMT gear, you promote to donate your gear or pass it on to someone you know that could use it.
Okay, so let's stop it right there, right? We're not even 30 seconds into the video. You sound angry, right? You see, look, I kind of expected that, you know, this whole notion that I don't understand. I didn't get it. I missed the boat. I missed the message. Like if I don't understand the message. Like if I didn't understand, don't throw away your clothes. Like what? Of course I understood that. I understand the message you put out on the surface. I understood that perfectly. Right? In fact, everybody understood that. Right? But why are you so mad though? Stop getting mad. Like don't get so mad. Anyway.
Instead of taking that for face value, you know, you have to come in and ask stupid ass questions. I don't see you making videos about Walmart, man. Walmart, the environment, man. They're throwing away all their produce, man. Like, and then you wonder when I come out aggressively, hey man, why are you being so aggressive, man? You were attacked in my videos. On the same age, I never fucking tap you in to ask you for help. You can handle your own in the comment section on YouTube.
All right. Let's pause it right there. I don't know how I'm going to get through 7 minutes of that, but I'm going to give it a shot. All right? I'm going to give it a shot. Hey, man, what about Walmart, man? What all of a sudden you're going to imitate too? Right? You see, let me tell you this. Right? Let me be real clear on this. I try to do it the nice way. Right? I really did. I tried. You know what I mean? Like, when did I say I wanted your help? When did I say, Aztec, help me? Somebody said something about me. Like, when did I say that? I never said that. Did you get that out of my video? Did you miss? I mean, you're talking about people missing the point. I mean, talk about projection, right? It oozes out of you, right? It really does. You missed the whole point of that comment, right? That's what you did. You missed the entire point of the comment. I didn't just randomly bring up Walmart. That wasn't my point. My point is, okay, if you want me to just be blunt, I really think you're that upset about TMT gear being thrown in the trash, okay? I just don't believe it. It's fake outrage. It's what it is. I don't really think you're really upset about it. I think you're full of shit. Okay? Bullshit. It's all an act. Right? I don't want him to throw away the clothes. You know, I wanted to give it to somebody else. You know, well, why don't you just give the clothes to somebody else? You know, so somebody else can use it. You know, maybe they could get a job with it and keep themselves warm. But no, you want to throw away the clothes. Out of everything, I mean, you come out here with a "We Are the World" message of somebody throwing away their clothes, and don't throw away your clothes. You know, why are you doing? Give it to somebody else. Me, I give away my tie. Look at me. You come out with this message, right? About how you do the right thing and, because you're such a better person. Look at me. I'm putting myself on a high horse. I'm so much better. I don't throw away clothes. Not like you. Right? I give away my tie. Look at me. I'm a better person than you. That's basically the way it came off, right? Now you could say all day like you were really outraged about it and this and that. Nobody's buying it, dude. Like, no one's buying it. No one. I mean, not one person said, oh, yeah, good point about the T-shirts. I think save the shirts. Save the whales. Save those snails, in the words of George Carlin, right? That wasn't my point. My point is that you're not an advocate about this stuff. Right? You just randomly came out and made a big fuss about it, right? That's what you did. You made a big random fuss, right? Let's listen to more of this shit. All right, so let's check it out.
You need me to back you up for it. You don't back me up. we talking about here? People fucking talking shit about you. Defend yourself then. Okay, grown-ass man. You and I are around the same age. When you call me a kid, yeah, I fucking get aggressive with you. Fucking. What you call, you know, you made a good point. You can't buy wisdom, right? But age has nothing to do with wisdom. It's life experiences. And if some of the things that I say resemble wisdom, maybe you should consider that I have life experiences that are attached to what I say.
All right. First of all, everybody has life experience. That's what life is about. Right? Again, you missed the whole point entirely. Right? I'm not talking about you having no wisdom and no life experience, that you can't share your thoughts with the world and you can't do any of that. I never said any of that. Right? Okay, first of all, you're the one telling people to shut the fuck up. That's number one. Right? Right? Number two. Right? You can't expect people, okay? Like, what is it that you don't understand? Like, let me give you an example, Aztec. I mean, it's in your name, right? It was about over a year ago in a video I did, right? You put in a comment something about the Aztecs, right? I want to see how much you remember. And I said, but actually, it wasn't to you. It was to somebody else. And to that person, I put, hey, because we were talking about the Aztec Empire. And I mentioned, right, that Aztecs were not really a tribe, right? That was the name of the empire, and it consisted of 3 native tribes, right? And they were called the Triple Alliance. The capital was Tenochtitlan, right? That's something I was talking to somebody about, and you replied to a comment, and you said, no, Aztecs were a tribe. That is an example of you just wanting to be a contrarian, right? Not getting the point and not understanding what I was telling this individual, right? Now, it wasn't something to beef about or anything like that, but it was just something I observed. And then more and more things came about, right? The same day weigh-in situation. I was making it clear that it was all my opinion, right? Because that's what I do on my channel. I come on here and I give my opinion, right? You came on. It's one thing to say, hey, DStyle, I disagree with your position on same-day weigh-ins. I'm for day before weigh-ins, and these are my reasons why. And this is the reasons why you shouldn't have same-day weigh-ins. It's one thing to say that, but actually what you did was you put words in my mouth in your video, completely misrepresented my stance, and then said you disagreed with it. And when I tried to point that out to you in a very detailed video, you kept doing the same thing. So I'm inclined to think one of two things. Either you're doing it on purpose, willingly, or there's something cognitive there that doesn't allow you to see another perspective, right? When you vigorously disagree with one. That is the problem here, right? So if you want to disagree with me, that's fine. If you want to disagree with anybody else, that's fine, right? But let's keep listening to this shit. Hold on.
DStyles. I recommend that you take your last video and you listen to your own words and you take your own advice, man. You should listen more and talk less. You're the type of guy that talks a lot but has very little to say. Your opinions are very, it is what it is, man. That's your catchphrase. It is what it is. You know, I see, one thing I noticed is that I remember my when I was young, right? When I was young.
Don't tell me we're going to go to some anecdotal experience story, are we? Are we going to do the anecdotal experience? Huh? Let's listen. Let's keep listening.
Was going through her bachelor's, right? And this was 4 or 5 years ago. There was a meeting in between, like, Black Student Union, and then there was a group of Mexican American Student Union, right? And they were gonna have like a panel and a discussion over politics, right? And one thing I noticed was that, real quick, I'm gonna make this story short. One thing I noticed was that there was a room full of 100 African Americans and 15 Mexican Americans, including myself. And I was invited by the African American girlfriend I had, or I have. Wife, I have. Girlfriend at the time, right? And it was fucking embarrassing that we're in Southern California and in a university where there's more Latinos than there are African Americans in a conversation about politics. Our union wasn't able to produce as many numbers as theirs. And there's a lot of people that say, you know, hey, why don't Mexicans get involved? And I've always been like, hey, I wanted to get involved. But then I have to think about it. I'm like, there's motherfuckers like you. It is what it is, motherfuckers. Right? The ones that are, why are you getting involved, man? You should just listen.
Motherfuckers like me. Let me tell you something about me, right? Since we're on an anecdotal experience here, right? Here's my problem with anecdotal stories. Number one, it's kind of hard to prove that this happened, right? But we're going to assume it did. No reason to assume it didn't happen, right? Look, does DStyle say it is what it is? Yeah, right? Of course I do. And, right, if you got out of my video, if what you came out with was, DStyle doesn't want me to ever speak my mind, he wants me to shut up, and he wants me to just listen at all times. He doesn't want me to be active politically. He doesn't want me to for political campaigns, dude. All right? Like, I don't understand, right? Like, who the hell you think you're talking to? Do you have, like, it's not like, you don't know what I've done for my community. You don't know what I've done. Just because I don't come on YouTube and talk about it. Like, you just, what does that mean? Motherfuckers like you is the reason, you know, it's so hard for Mexicans to do this, that, and the third. Like, what are you talking about? You don't even know me. Notice how I never said anything personal about you. Like, I made an observation of the way you come off on YouTube. You come off as a fucking know-it-all. That's how you come off, right? The only one that says it. It's not something just DStyle says. It was just an observation. All right? By the way, if you want to come on the hangout and just talk it like real time, we could do that, right? But this idea, like, motherfuckers like you, it is what it is, man. Making me sound like a pothead in there and shit. That's when do I come on here to, hey, man, it is what it is. Fuck you. Who gives a fuck? Don't vote. Just fucking, just sit back and enjoy the ride, man. Like what the fuck? Like, who the hell are you talking about? Sure as hell ain't me. You don't think I'm involved politically? Like, what are you talking about? I've talked about political shit more than you, right? Yeah, you have the nerve to come out and say that I'm not involved politically. Here on YouTube anyway, right? I'm not even talking about shit I've done outside of here, right? So let's put it this way, right? If you analyze it, how many videos since, if you want to talk about like fixing the system and this, that, and the third, instead of doing a random video about some dude throwing away his t-shirts, because look, I might sound like an asshole saying this, but like Town Biz throwing his t-shirts away, I just don't give a fuck. Like it doesn't affect me whatsoever, right? It doesn't matter to me if he threw away some TMT t-shirts, right? That doesn't matter to me. That's whatever to me. You know what? Just for you, Aztec, it is what it is, right? There are real issues that can be talked about, okay, and that all communities could get together, right, and hash out, right? So we could talk about the war on drugs, we'll talk about that, because I've seen the effects of the war on drugs, right? I could literally walk to the border. I could walk to the border. I'm a 15-minute walk away. I could drive there in 5 minutes or less, right? I've seen the effects, right? I've been to Juarez and there's fucking gunshots all of a sudden, so I have to get in the fucking floor, right? I've seen like little kids bleeding out and shit in the middle of the fucking street. Like I've seen what this does, right? So spare me, man. Okay, it is what it is, man. If some motherfucker throwing away his fucking TMT shirts doesn't fucking affect me. Okay, spare me. Like, oh, promoting that, man. Look at Walmart, man. They're throwing away food, man. Like, completely missing the fucking point. Right? Coming on here. Listen to you. Anyway, let's gotta finish this video. 2 more minutes.
When they ask, where are they? They're not asking, why aren't the Mexicans listening? That's not what they're asking for. They're asking, why aren't we speaking out and talking about this shit? But you're the motherfucker that goes, why don't you listen, man? That's not what, this is what pisses me off. You're not getting involved. Just, I don't know whether you're...
Let me tell you something, Aztec. Let me tell you something right now, right? Getting involved and talking to people, right? Let me tell you something. How about you just ask them, right? A lot of these YouTube channels on here, I've had personal conversations with them on the fucking phone. How about you just fucking ask them, all right, about my knowledge and about what I know and my opinion on shit. How about that? I don't get involved. Like, what are you talking about, right? You think you're getting involved because some motherfucker threw away shirts, okay, in a fucking trash can? You're getting involved because of that? That's retarded shit I've ever heard, right? You know what that was, okay? Well, what happened was you saw how it fucking backfired, okay? And that became your scapegoat, right? That's what it was, because in your video, you were actually telling people to shut the fuck up, right? You weren't saying, hey, let's talk. You said, shut the fuck up in your video, right? Talking about, why don't you go back and listen? How about you listen to the video? What the fuck are you talking about? Anyway, let's go over this some more, right?
Scared of backlash, scared of being wrong. I don't know what it is, man. But my point is that if at times you think that me being aggressive with you is disrespectful. Sometimes I feel like the stupidity I have to listen to, because you say I don't listen. I listen to a lot, and I'm tired of listening to bullshit. I listen to a lot. I'm tired of listening to bullshit. So now that it's my turn to speak, I get to say certain things, and I'm telling you right now, man. You might take it as disrespectful, but when I hear stupid shit, I take that as disrespect too. I'm just so fucking tired of it. When I hear stupid shit, I almost take it. I do. I'm being honest with you. Take it as disrespect. So if I say shut the fuck up, sometimes I mean it, man. I don't know what else to say other than that. So it is what it is, right? D Styles, I'm out.
Well, it kind of is what it is. Look. Listen here, right? It's predictable, right? When here's a guy that wants to get in the arena of ideas, and the best he's got is, you don't got nothing productive to say. You don't got nothing to say. You don't got nothing to say, man. I feel like, I want to, get involved, and nobody wants to listen to me, and I just don't understand, and I was just, it was just 15 Mexicans, and nobody wanted to listen to me, and and then I'm like guys like D-Style, and they don't want to listen. Guys like him, he's not, now that it's kind of like he called me out on something, so I'm going to pretend like I was never a fan of his channel, and I'm just going to, say that he doesn't have anything productive to say, and I'm just going to say a bunch of, stuff about him, and I don't understand, Okay, look, check it out, all right? First of all, the response was predictable, right? It was very predictable, okay? An ad hominem kind of slash, higher ground slash, I'm going to take it easy type of, response. It was kind of predictable, right? But I'm not too concerned about that. Not, right? I have some, since you want to engage in conversation, Aztec, since you're really, let's see what you got. All right, I got a real simple question for you. Is white supremacy real? Yes or no? And I want you to do a video about it. Okay? I just want to know what you think about that. About white supremacy, its effects, and if you think it's real or not. Just do a video about that. Right? Unless there's a problem with that. I'm sure you'll have no problem doing that video. Right? I just want to hear, I want your thoughts about that. That's all. Right? I'm curious to know, I want to know your thoughts about the war on drugs and how we can solve this problem, right? I want to know your thoughts about mass incarceration and private prisons, right? I want your thoughts about those things. Productive, not it is what it is, like serious, serious stuff here. Like, I really want to know. I want to know your thoughts about that. Because those are the things that affect minorities in this country. Those things, right? Like if I don't know, this shit's insane, right? Not, if your idea is of, if to you, your idea of engaging on a conversation is constantly, right, coming on YouTube, right, and saying, hey, I need to say this, I saw Town Biz, he threw away his clothes. Get your clothes out of the trash, man. Give it to somebody. What if somebody died, man, because you didn't give them the shirt, man? They're going to die, man. I could guarantee you, right? Nobody died because Town Biz threw away his clothes, right? I could almost, I'll bet my life on it. If news comes out that somebody died, okay? Because town biz throw away his clothes. I swear to God, right? I will delete my channel. Right? And yes, I'm being sarcastic. Okay, calm down. Right? I ain't deleting shit. Right? I'm not deleting anything. Right? Here's the thing, Aztec. All right? You didn't address anything that I said of substance. None. You said I have no substance. All you did is ignoring the substance. It doesn't mean I have no substance. Okay? Right? Now, believe me, since like you're attacking me and my name was in your video, there's going to be certain individuals, and it's very predictable who it's going to be, right, that are going to post things on your video, right? And I can't wait to take snapshots of those things. And then maybe one day you'll come on here and we couldn't talk about that, you know? But I wonder, you know, there's going to be a conflict of interest, though, if you talk about some of the things that I told you to talk about. If you want, you know, it's just if you want to engage in that conversation and get involved politically, then those are the type of things you should be talking about, I would think. I don't know. It's just an idea. That's all. Peace out.